I'm hello. Where's this thing? Because today what we did, okay, I mean, we corrected. I mean, we worked together on something, computer people, this morning. So that seemed like that was. It's funny the way we do this. I don't even remember. Like sometimes I don't even remember everything that led to it. Like right, but we like worked on that. We actually worked together this morning. Computer people. We just don't. I don't. I remember the sequence that led that to the two videos that are up there now on the thing we talked about. But like, wait, I'm wondering like. Oh right, because I'd taken it down. And that was the thing that was the problem. But so I guess that's it. It's all quiet here. So, I mean, you're not. I don't want anyone banging. I'm just saying. Right. I mean, I guess that was that. The two videos that we wanted. I mean, that. Gosh, I want to like do a good job on something like that. I really wish like I just. Well, I guess I wasn't prompted to say the other two things that I said. It's like 18 minutes. So you can't load that up. I think there's a limit of like 13 minutes or something. But I got the yellow numbers on the things I said. Wait, you're banging. Let me see what's up. Oh, right, okay. I mean, it happened during the hearing too. Actually, with something when you guys listen. Yeah, no. This okay, right. What I had said was that one thing people don't like to know a lot of times. They just don't want to hear certain things that go on in the world. That the reality is like that. And I made just as two examples I gave was that before we get to this, so people will know it's the kind of thing people don't want to hear, which is that what I said in the other one was, right. So, for example, when we had the country, this relates to the Syria, the thing what was on the congressional hearing about Syria, and something that I don't know who noticed. I don't think people don't notice things like that when they watch it. Certainly not when they like replay it on the news all cut up. That for example, like when I was young, or I was like a baby or whatever, and they had the hostage crisis in Iran. It's people say, well, I just can't deal with the fact that like there's that the hostages could have been released earlier, but they were held. They kept them longer, and it was sort of a political decision to be timed with our election or something. That's just a. So I can't believe that America knew they could, get the hostages out earlier, but like for a variety of political reasons, like they let them stay there, to time it with an election, like for a variety of reasons. Like, I just don't want to hear that. That's how people are. Same thing I said about Hillary Clinton and the democratic revolutions they had when everyone in Egypt and Tunisia, everyone poured in the street with candles. Like we support the people. And I was sort of Hillary Clinton said to people are yearning for freedom. People don't want to know that the way reality is right. They had been trying to put down the repressive government there had been trying to I can't do this. I can't do this. You're banging again. What was that the other time then? I don't want to do this. I came on to say that really sucks, guys. I came on to say like, gee whiz, I wonder if we could do. I got a number on that video or something, and you bang, and I go to the TV, and I mean, and then there's like something. Oh, like is that you was supposed to say something about that? Like I don't want to do that. I don't want my nervous system wrecked. I'm sorry I said anything at all. What I thought would. When was he may have just misspoken, but when he said he was trying to, they were having a whole dialogue, and he said we do have to respond to this most recent gassing in Syria. I said that he could have just in that much talking he could have accidentally said, instead of saying the recent gassing of civilians and children, he could have said, he might have just said most recent. That's the way he said it. It was like, wait, but to someone like me who lives in reality, I'm saying these kind of things. It may be that Assad, this dictator in Syria, has done this since there were democratic movements and opposition. He's been gassing people, but there was no footage of it. Our military intelligence knows about it. Military intelligence in other countries know about it. But what would they be able to do? Come out and tell people like everyone's aware in a certain sector that he's gassed children, but so we're going to intervene humanitarily. People would say, well, they're making it up. I mean, they're lying. I mean, how are we supposed to believe, our government just says that and you use our military? It may be that he's done this a year ago and there was an opposition voice. He may have done it 6 months ago, but this time people filmed it and it went out on social media. So they come out and say we're doing a humanitarian intervention. That may have been a slip of the tongue when he said most recent. But if you're a person like me who lives in reality, I said, he's probably done this like 6 months ago or something. We couldn't, without footage of it or anything. Right? What do you say? We're going to do a humanitarian intervention because military intelligence and all these, or the military itself may have been aware of such things. What do you tell people? I'm saying that slip of the tongue. No, I'm sure it may be that he's been doing this kind of. He's been gassing his people and children. It happened before already, is what I'm saying. Probably that's what I assume. But don't bang. I mean, but I'm saying, that's when I hear something like that. Is oh god, that's. I mean, it probably we really do need to go do such. I would think so anyway. If someone gassed women and children, in the hundreds, because they're. I would say we should go do a humanitarian intervention, but my suspicion is he's done this before, and there was no way to get the public behind a humanitarian intervention, because it's only known by, the military and things like that, or a military station there, for that matter. When I lived in the South, you'd be surprised, our military who's, stationed in different places, they know all kinds of things going on, but no, unless there's footage of it, or unless, no. So this may not be the first time he's done this. That's what I was saying. I don't want to do this thing when you bang the door.